quiet with complaints, I know it can get harder. My mind on some things I can't even get to talk on. We try and have some fun, but the curve, it got chalk on. Preaching to the trenches, show me water I can walk on. 14, we was stealing headphones out of Walmart. Now I hit the button in my crib, made the car start. Can you catch my tears when they start falling? Standing in the hood, looking up, I see the stars fall. In the ghetto, we posted on them dark corners. I seen my first 10 bands, and shit was heartwarming. I seen a murder firsthand, and shit was gut-wrenching. You sang quick, it's a switch, you can't duck this one.
Medical issues.
Medical issues?
Losing my kids.
Yeah. Do you remember who first introduced you to drugs?
My mom.
How many kids do you have?
2.
2?
Yep.
2 boys, 2 girls?
2 boys.
2 boys? What's their ages?
They're 8 and 3.
8 and 3? Where are they right now?
With my family, thank God.
We've been chased with guns and everything. I mean, you know.
Miranda and Mike are married. How long have you guys been married?
4 years.
4 years?
We actually met out here.
On the streets?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, he said Mike told me he's been out here since 2016. How long have you been out here?
I've been out here for 5 years.
Yeah?
Yeah.
And how has it been out here for you?
Hard.
Hard. Is there anything that, like, you guys, well, I know y'all together, so y'all pretty much get through whatever together.
It's a lot easier together than it is out here alone.
Yeah. What challenges have you went through together? What was, like, the most challenging thing? It was like, maybe it was to that point, it was like, Mike, I don't know if we're going to be able to do this. Like, shit was, like, really tough, or a situation it was a tough situation to know the outcome from.
And we've been chased with guns and everything. I mean, you know.
We almost lost our lives out here in some more shit,
Yeah. Like literally on the other side of a fence.
Hiding under a mattress, like.
Yeah, and they were on the other side of the fence with a gun looking for us. Like, it's shit like that. Like, it's been terrible, man.
Damn. That's wild.
Just because you're in the wrong place at the wrong time.
So you were mistaken for someone else?
Nah, not necessarily. Just she had words with somebody one day, and they ended up getting in an altercation, and she beat her up, and then
she couldn't handle it.
She went and got her family, and her family came back with firearms.
Couldn't handle that L.
I fight with my hands. I don't fight with guns. I don't fight with knives. I fight with my hands.
Couldn't handle that L.
But no, yeah, we've been through it. And like since I've been out here, I've lost my mom and my children's father.
How many kids do you have?
2.
2?
Yep.
2 boys, 2 girls?
2 boys.
2 boys. What's their ages?
They're 8 and 3.
8 and 3? Where are they right now?
With my family, thank God.
Yeah.
They will not let me speak to them, no.
Is the family that they're with, is that family here, like in the city or Maryland?
Yeah, well, they're in Harford County.
Harford County, Maryland?
Yeah.
Okay. How was life for you growing up? Like,
for me growing up, my parents were addicts.
Addicts?
So I've moved like 27 times by the time I hit high school. I was the oldest, so when I was growing up, I was the one that had to keep all the weight on my shoulders. How are we going to eat? How are we going to pay the bills? Where are we going to live? My little sisters didn't know nothing about that shit. And then when I turned 15 and both my parents went to jail, that's when I moved here with my nana.
What did they go to jail for?
My mom went to jail for bad checks. My dad went to jail for drinking and driving.
And do you remember who first introduced you to drugs?
My mom.
How old were you?
18.
What was the drug?
Heroin.
Wow.
I was like dibbling and dabbling with coke here and there. Because it's just, everybody was doing it senior year in high school.
Right.
But it wasn't nothing serious. And then my mom came home one day and was like, I couldn't find any coke. Here, try this instead. And it was a wrap. I didn't know nothing about it. I didn't know how addicting it was. I didn't know nothing about that.
It was over from there.
Yep.
Wow. What challenges have came with that in life?
A lot.
What has been the most challenging, getting off of it or just
medical issues?
Medical issues?
Losing my kids.
Yeah. The negative outcomes. There's a lot of negative outcomes from it. Lots of them. Have you tried to get clean?
Yeah.
And how long have you what was the longest
I had 3 years clean, and I was doing really good, and then I got pregnant with my youngest son. and I went to a program. And I know a lot of people say shit like this, but I really okay. So I ended up relapsing. It's gonna sound crazy, but I used my own urine from when I was on a 90-day blackout. So I used my own urine. I know that urine was clean. They lied on me, said that there was fentanyl in the urine. They found a whole bunch of paraphernalia in my room. None of that ever happened. But I couldn't be like, hey, I pissed for myself, so I know it's clean. You know what I mean? And they took my kid. So instead of being an adult and just trying to get it back, I gave up.
Yeah, sometimes you gotta be strong. Like, I haven't done any hard drugs. The only thing I have done is marijuana, but I've been clean from marijuana for about 6-7 months now.
Good.
Like, I haven't done it. I don't have the urge.
Right. See, Corona is what made it extremely hard to get clean.
Oh yeah.
Once Corona hit, yeah, all of our options were screwed. They weren't taking people in they just started taking people in methadone programs like that again, and treatment programs.
Yeah.
And right now there's this stuff going on. So there is no more heroin, period. I'm sure you already know that. Heroin doesn't exist anymore. It was fentanyl.
Fentanyl, yeah.
Fentanyl doesn't exist anymore either. It's called xylazine.
What is that?
Xylazine is a veterinarian sedative that human bodies cannot metabolize. It cannot break it down. So what it does is it eats holes in your body. That's how it comes out.
It eats holes on the inside or
outside?
Everybody out here is losing their arms and legs. Like
everybody.
Probably 10 different people.
And we can't even go to treatment because if you have a hole in your body and anywhere, even if it's a small one, oh, sorry, you're not medically cleared to go to treatment. We can't take you.
So how do you get that fixed?
You're supposed to go to the hospital, but university.
It takes like a year to heal.
Yeah.
It's that bad.
And university, as soon as you go in there and they find out that you're homeless, oh, that's a wrap. I went in there, what was it, like 2 months ago, Mike? I woke up one morning and I had fluid on my hip. And it wasn't from using or nothing like that. It was from sleeping on the cold, hard ground. I ended up with fluid in my hip. I could not walk. I couldn't move. I couldn't do nothing. You know, they put me in the hallway on a stretcher in that fucking hospital. I didn't even get a room. I was in the hallway for 3 days because I'm homeless.
Wow.
She don't want no help. She just wants pain meds. She just wants pain meds. No, I'd go out and buy drugs if I wanted pain meds. I want help, you know? So then I tried to go to treatment, and they all told me no because I was in a wheelchair. Nobody would take me.
Wow.
So it's not, everybody out here thinks that there's all these options for us, and there's not.
Very limited.
It's very limited. And all this crap on the Ike machine about text this number and donate money to this, we don't see none of that money. None of it at all.
I know that shit. Baltimore's going to jail right now for stealing that money.
Right.
Yeah. That shit's cap. That's crazy. I think I remember Sheila went to jail, and I think she's trying to run again.
Really?
She's trying to get in office again.
And then, like I was telling you before, now, like, we used to have, at least on MLK and Pratt, we could put up our tents and we were safe. Not anymore. They decided, because they're building a new high-rise on MLK and Baltimore Street, it's a 9-story high-rise, so it looks right over all of MLK. So God forbid they look out their window and see homeless people, and nobody's allowed to live on MLK anymore.
Yeah,
the one boy up there's got one leg in a wheelchair, and they took all his shit and threw it away.
Wow.
We have nothing. They threw all our shit away.
Yeah, I was saying, Mike told me, like, they just...
What we got is what's on our back now, that's it.
The city just come and takes it.
Yep, they just come dump it.
Wow.
And people out here, like, the people that live in the city, they get mad about that. They're like, they're not bothering anybody. Like, why are you doing that? At least give them somewhere to go.
I was about to say, like, you're already homeless, so they're taking away what you do have, which makes you have less of nothing.
Right.
So and then they're not really doing much to help you. So it's kind of like a double middle finger up to you. They take away what you have and don't help.
Now, the one thing that I will say about Baltimore City, though, is with the panhandling, as long as you're respectful, they don't bother you. Which is awesome, because a lot of places, they lock you up for panhandling.
Yeah? Like what?
Like out in the county, they'll lock you straight up for panhandling. Here, they don't.
Okay.
Like the police officers that are here, because this is where we panhandle at, right here at the hospital. They told me as long as I don't ever get a call for you, I don't care. Stay here as long as you want.
Okay. I mean, that's good. That allows you to do what you got to do to survive. Do what you got.
And I will say I've met some of the best people I've ever met in my life out here on the street. Yeah. Homeless people, other homeless people.
What's like the youngest you've seen out here that's been homeless?
Nice. Is that the youngest one? 23.
23?
But he got out here when he was 16.
I mean, you got people out here that are homeless that got their kids out here with them too.
Yeah.
Infants.
Tough. That's wild. That's wild.
Drug addiction's no joke. People think it's just. We woke up one day and was like, yeah, I want to be a homeless dope fiend. That sounds like fun. Fuck no, it's not. Shit happens, man.
I'm ready to say, if someone could see their future from the actions, they wouldn't.
Right.
They wouldn't do the action.
If I knew that was going to happen from sniffing that pill with my mom when I was 18, I would end up here with all this shit. I would never did that. No.
Right.
But people don't know what comes with it too. That when you get ill from this stuff, oh my god.
Yeah. Tell me about that.
Miranda.
Go ahead.
Hey,
Baby.
Joe!
Go, hurry up before you miss him. It's his dad.
That's his father. He said his father has his construction company.
All right, so it's not his real dad. That is this family. This story is incredible. I actually heard about him before I met him too. That's the crazy part. I kept hearing about this dude that would get $100 a day from his family, and I was like, yeah, right. Nobody just gets handed $100 a day. Well, I'll be damned. They used to hit him off at every Orioles game. Well, at the end of the year, that guy and his wife sat down with him and said, look, every day we get to work, our lunch boxes are empty, our wallets are empty, and we're not seeing no type of difference at all. All right. And they said, we want to help one person, and we want it to be you. And they took him out and bought him all new clothes. They gave him $200. They bought, that was a couple years ago, and ever since then, they've just been there for us for whatever we need.
Yeah, that family's been a blessing to me, man. They're from out in the county, and they help me out a lot. Like they give me, they made holidays possible for us, all that stuff. Man.
Yep.
Yeah, that's rare.
Like, and I have no idea who they were. They just approached me on the street one day, gave me a couple $100, a whole bunch of clothes, just told me if I ever need anything, it's been helping us ever since. Man.
See, our thing now, we're done with the using. We're over all that shit. It's just trying to get off the street.
Right.
Even people think that everybody out here is just addicted to drugs. I mean, yeah, that's what got me out here. But now I can't. It's like I can't even get off the street because I can't fucking get the help that we need to get jobs and our IDs and all that. Everything we get gets stolen or thrown away.
And what has been the biggest struggle of getting off the streets?
That right there. How the hell am I supposed to get a job if I have no ID? No social security card?
Everybody's put under the same stigma. Everybody's a drug addict. Everybody.
Yep.
The only reason they want the money is to get high. And yeah, don't get me wrong. We all got problems, but there's people out here that are trying to actually get help, man, and they get put in the same category as people that don't want the help.
Right.
I told you we tried when I was in a wheelchair, and they all told me, no, you gotta wait till you can walk. Which I just now started to be able to walk.
That's crazy. I've been into like markets and seen people in a wheelchair at the
right. So what the hell is
the
boy Jay up there supposed to do with that's really has one leg and will never walk again? What is he supposed? He can't go to treatment and get help?
Shit. Up in Cockeysville, I think it's Cockeysville, on Sean Wan Road, Cockeysville, Maryland. That shopping center, Submission Barbecue. Behind that building is a sleep number, I believe. It's a guy paralyzed. He's paralyzed. He's in a wheelchair. He works there.
Really?
Yes. So what they told you, maybe for that job, I don't know. But when I went in there, he has a badge and he's in a wheelchair rolling around.
No, I'm talking about like programs to get you off the street.
Oh, programs?
Yeah,
Okay.
Drug programs.
Like a treatment program, like a drug treatment program.
Okay, I thought you were just talking about like jobs.
Nah, yeah, jobs, yeah, that you can do, but like treatment programs to get off the street.
So
we're not allowed in stores, 7-Eleven. If they see you out here flying a sign, you're not even allowed in their store.
What? Like a shark farting. What does you not being able to have having the ability to walk have to do with a drug program? Like I don't. Maybe it was just what I seen on TV, but it's like y'all sit and talk about y'all problems, not walking around like.
Right. and every treatment program knows, if you run a treatment program, you know that if somebody's ready to get clean, you got to take them right then and there. Because if you don't take them, they're not going to come back.
Right.
I could not believe that every program told me no, every single one. Because they don't have programs for us to just go. You got to go to a drug treatment program. There's no program to just go and like be like, all right, I want to get off the street. I need some help. Hell no. You have to be dirty for drugs to get off the street. You have to. Otherwise, nobody's gonna help you. It's fucking ridiculous. I swear to God.
Oh man, talk about a circle.
Oh, they're asking for problems now. They're back.
Yeah. Yeah. I understand it. They do to make money, but it's about how you go about it. It's different ways. I kind of want to interview them too, but I don't know if I should do it as a group collectively or
no,
like individually.
listen, not all of them right there. There's one over there. He's in the black jacket. He's tall. There's two tall ones over there. You see the one in the dark jacket?
Yeah, I see him. He's close to the
fence. He's a good kid.
Okay.
He's a very good kid. If you want me to, I'll go let him know you want to interview him.
Yeah, because I want to let him know, like, well, at the same time.
Not all the squeegee kids out here are bad kids. They're not.
Yeah, I know. But it's crazy. You know, when I was in school, it would be certain kids, the ones not in class, the ones not listening to teachers, the ones just not doing what they were supposed to do. Me, I was a laid back, chill. I met 2 people when I first went to high school. Been cool with them ever since. Like, it's like we family now.
Right.
I'm talking about, it was like, I forgot what it was called. It was like a summer it wasn't a summer program, but it was like something we went to maybe 2 weeks before school actually started to, like, I guess, get a feel for how high school would be, meet the teachers, stuff like that. I met these 2 people, these 2 boys, and we've been friends ever since. Like.
That's cool.
And we just been the same type vibe, laid back, chill, like out the way. And all the people who didn't go to class just are either in jail or dead right now.
Yep.
Or out here. Like, I know some, they still be on Instagram posting money and chains, but I see them out here squeegeeing. Yep. I just be like, wow. Like, that shit is wild.
It is.
It's wild. It really is. But, is there anything else you would like to share? Anything else you would like for anyone to know, or any suggestions you would like to give anyone who's currently going down a path of trying heroin or perks or being on any drugs that can lead them to these streets? And
don't do it, man. Don't do it. It is so easy to get stuck out here, and it will ruin your entire life.
Everything you got right now, you ain't gonna have it. I promise you that. It's gonna go way quicker than you got it.
God, all the money I've spent on drugs. I bought probably 4 houses, 3 cars, 2 businesses.
On drugs?
On drugs.
At one time, do you remember the most amount you spent on drugs? Like, you went to your one guy, you just gave him a certain amount. Do you remember you spent like $500 on drugs? Like,
yeah.
Wow.
Thousands.
Wow.
Yeah.
And what's the most you made out here in one day panhandling?
And one day out here?
Let's say the most you made in one day and the average you make on a good day.
On a good day, we average about $100. Before Corona, I was averaging $150 myself every day.
Mike, do you have anything that you want to recommend or don't recommend doing? Like, anything you want to say?
You know, in charge of all this shit. Don't put everybody in that same shit. So we ain't all out here drug addicts, man. People actually out here trying to get help.
But trying to get out the trenches is hard. Real dummy, we get real money, real money. The sky falling, see the clouds coming. The plane touching down, man, them pounds coming. I'm giving you my story, I won't lie now. We can bust a move if it line up. We do what it do to the timer. Do what I tell you, make me feel like Obama. We in the telly, but it felt like Bahamas. The sun coming, the clouds open and the rain gone. I lost niggas to the trenches, but I stay strong. If I see another nigga like me, I won't hate on him.